Morning student, today we will study the new chapter. Name of chapter is Books of Original Entry, also called a special purpose of subsidiary book. Subsidiary books. So after studying this chapter, we will be able to understand that format and preparation of a special purpose of subsidiary books. In this previous chapter, the method of recording transaction in a cash book was discussed. As discussed, only the cash transactions are recorded in the cash book, whereas non-cash transactions are recorded in other special purpose subsidiary books, which are as follows. First, purchase book. Second is sales book. Third is purchase return book. Returns book. Fourth is sales return book. Fifth is bills receivable book. Sixth is bills payable book. And seventh and last is journal proper. It is not necessary for every business to maintain all the above mentioned special purpose subsidiary books, but any of the above may be kept depending upon the need of the business. Students, one more thing. Bills receivable book and bills payable book are not in syllabus, so I will not study this book in this chapter. I will only know about purchase book, sales book, purchase return book, sales return book, and journal proper. Now I am going to understand you purchase book. So let us see next page. Purchase book or purchase journal. Yes, student. Other name of purchase book can be said purchase journal also. all credit purchase of goods are recorded in the purchase book. Goods, I said, all credit purchase of goods are recorded in this purchase book. So goods, we all know about goods. Here mean only those things in which the firm is dealing. In other words, these are the articles which are purchased for resale. If, for example, a firm dealing in cloth purchase cloth, it will be treated as purchase of goods and will be recorded in the purchase book. But if the same firm purchase furniture, it will be treated as purchase of an assets and will not be recorded in purchase book. Purchase book is also known as invoice book or purchase day book. So only one thing we have to remember. Only purchase of goods on credit will be recorded in this book, not cash purchase of goods. So we have to remember this, because cash purchase of goods will be recorded in cash book, as I have studied about. Student, following transactions are not recorded in purchase book. Now, first I am explaining that transaction which will not recorded in purchase book. So first is cash purchase. Yes, student, cash purchase are not recorded in this book, since this book will be recorded in the cash book. So cash purchase will not recorded. Second is purchase of assets. Only credit purchase of goods, only credit purchase of goods are recorded in this book. Purchase of asset such as plant, machinery, etc., furniture, typewriter, etc. are not recorded in the purchase book. Instead, these are recorded in the journal proper. If purchased on credit or in cash book, if purchased for cash, if purchased on credit or in the cash, it will recorded in journal proper. Now, next thing is recording of transactions. The source document on the basis of which the transactions are recorded in the purchase book are invoices or bills received by the firm from the suppliers of the goods. An invoice contains the quantity of goods, rate, amount, trade discount, etc. Let us see it through an example. Suppose trade discount. The amount of purchase to be recorded in the purchase book is always arrived at after deducting trade discount. Trade discount will always deducted from invoice. If, for example, goods of the list price of rupees 10,000 are purchased at 20% of trade discount, only 8,000 rupees, 8,000 will be recorded in the purchase book. Recorded in purchase book. Now, a student, format of purchase book. Format of purchase book. First column will be for date. Second column will be for name of customer, name of suppliers in case of purchase, name of suppliers, account to be credited, or we can write particulars also, particulars. Second column will be for name of suppliers or particulars. Third column will be for invoice number. Fourth column will be for LF, ledger folio number. We all know about it. Fifth column will be for details. details. Fifth column will be for details, and sixth column will be for purchase. Seventh column will be for input CGST if it include in question. Same eighth column will be input SGST, because in case of purchase input, only input will be. Now ninth column will be for input IGST, and last column number 10th will be total amount. So let us we explain all the format one by one. First column is related to date. I will write the date of purchase of goods on credit is recorded in this column. Second is related to name of suppliers or particulars. Name of the persons or firm from whom the goods are purchased is written in this column. Also, it contains the description of the goods purchased, its quantity, rate, gross amount, and trade discount, etc. Third column is related to invoice number. The number of the invoice or bill on the basis of which the transaction is being recorded in the purchase book is maintained in this column, and invoice number will also given in question. If invoice number is given in question, I will record it, and when not given, it will not needed. Fourth column is related to LF, ledger folio, page number of the ledger where the transaction is posted is recorded in this column. Fifth column is related to details. This column is used to write the individual amount of different items purchased from a particular suppliers. This column is also used to deduct the amount of trade discount and for adding the amount of input CGST, input SGST, and input IGST. Now sixth column is related to purchase. Net amount of purchase, that is purchase less trade discount, is written in this column. Now Next column is input CGST. This tax is paid on intra-state purchase of goods, that is purchase of goods with in the same state. It is charged by the seller from the purchaser on the net sale value, that is sale price less trade discount. Total of this column is posted to the debit of input CGST account in the ledger. Now input SGST. This is column number 8. This tax is also paid on purchase of goods within the same state. It is also calculated on the net sale value, that is sale price less trade discount. Total of this column is posted to the debit of input SGST account in the ledger. Now next is IGST. This tax is paid on interstate purchase of goods, that is purchase of goods from outside the state. It is calculated on net sale value, that is sale price less trade discount. Total of this column is posted to the debit of input IGST account in the ledger. Now next and last point, last column number 10, total amount. Total amount of each transaction is shown in the column, and the amount of each transaction is posted to the credit of supplier's account in this ledger. So this is the format of purchase book. Now freight or cartage charges, this is also included in purchase book. So freight or cartage charges are incurred on purchase of goods. After the introduction of GST, it will not be appropriate to provide a separate column for freight in the purchase book. The reason is that GST is levied on purchase of goods at a different rate, that is either of the 5 rate, 0%, 5%, 0%, it means nothing, 5%, 12%, 18%, or 28%. Whereas as per GST Act, GST on freight is charged at a mixed rate of 18%. Now, most important thing is, if GST, CGST is 6%, SGST also be 6%, SGST also be 6%. It will be 6% plus 6% equal to 12%. Similarly, if CGST is 9%, then SGST also will be 9%, and total will be 18%, and IGST also will be 18%. IGST also will be, in case of IGST, it will also be 18%, and so on. So I will solve practical problem based on purchase book in my next video. So you have to learn all the point of purchase book, all the theory of purchase book manually. I will meet you in next video. Thank you.